This is a great question. So when it comes to trading the 1 minute versus the 5 minute versus the 15 minute, it's all relative. Did put it in replay mode just so not everyone freaks out. We are in replay mode. Okay, I'm going to show you though why I think it's important for the 5 minute and why it works for me. So as you can see, we have this major zone. Prices come here, rejected, come here, rejected. We have broken above, but we're back down in the zone, and it is almost New York session. This is the end of London session. This candle is our 6:15 candle. Okay, so if we were to drop down to the 1 minute, say, we're in the 1 minute. If we are looking at this and we're thinking, oh, price has come up here, but it hasn't broken this at all. It's starting to reject down out of this zone. We see all these red candles start to come, and we say, okay, we think it's gonna, just continue to go down. We see this right at, what is this? 622. We play until 625. We're like, all these 1 minute candles, they're red. There's no way we're going higher, right? Well, that isn't going to give us a good indication of where price is. See, we see this open up. This is like 626. We're like, oh, we're definitely going down. We see all of this playing out on the 1 minute, right? So let's continue to play it. We get into a sell position and we're like, we're good. But another thing to keep in mind also is there are zones on the 1 minute chart as well. I'm going to just do this for the purpose of this video, and I'm going to mark this out. I'm going to change the color, and I don't want it to extend, so we'll change it. We're not going to be able to see that. Hold on. Yellow. Yeah, we'll change it to a brighter yellow. And then we don't want it to extend left and right. Oh my gosh, it shrunk our box. Okay, so see this mini zone right here? We have to be paying attention to this. Also, we saw these red candles, so a lot of times psychology will mess with us and we'll think, okay, red candles, we're in this zone, we're pushing down. This is going to be a great whatever. And then what happens? It's pushing, and then it pops out of that zone. So we could have gotten to this trade to go to the bottom side and totally just get smoked, because watch what happens. Price manipulates, and then it pushes back up, and then boom. We're back in this zone right here, another little 1 minute mini zone. So this is another thing you guys can start to look at too, is where is price respecting? Where am I going to get in this trade? So you would have gotten in a sell. You would have gotten what, like 5 or 8 points, and then totally got whiplashed and smoked out of this trade. Not what we want. So we'll go one more. And we're above that zone. Okay, so we see price come above the zone. And if we were to be on the 5 minute, let's see what that looks like. If we go back to the 5 minute. The 5 minute would have saved us that headache, because look, perfectly into that mini zone. And then here's another zone. We could tell ourselves, okay, and look at these wicks. If we see price break above this zone, we're going to go for a buy. So we'll set our long position, come in here, set our long position. Anything above this, we're buying. We're setting our stop loss right below these wicks under this box. And then we are going to take price. Either I say take price to your next zone, which would be up here, or have a point value in mind. Like if you're trading NASDAQ, like 30 points, 20 points. 20 points when you're first starting is fabulous. Like that's a great a great starting balance to get 20 points out of the market. So let's play this out. See if price goes to our zone, boom, hits our zone, and continues to go. Does it go to our next zone? I think so, because we've already had these marked. So, yep, goes to our next zone. So even if, say you got in this trade, let me measure. Say we got in this trade right above where that zone is. We're like, okay, this is our indicator that we're going to get in. 20 points is literally right here. That's all 20 points is. Like just this little area. If we would have traded zone to zone, which is what I need to be doing, and I've told myself I need to be doing this, that is a 90-ish point move, depending on when we decided to get in here. So it's not that I love or hate the 1 minute, it's the 1 minute can trick you. The 1 minute is very tricky when it comes to having a directional bias, I guess, is the main way to put that. So when you come down to the 1 minute again, let's look at that. So you could have said, here's my zone, here's my wicks, my small zone on that 1 minute. It came through, it blew through, right? And then you're like, I'm good for a sell position. And then what happens? You get smoked out. So when you jump up to a higher time frame, it's going to give you a more like visible image of what you're looking for. So again, here, like you could have even dragged this right here to these wicks as well. So wick, 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 wick. We wicked again, and then you see price wick out of this zone with strong pressure to the upside. So that's going to give you a directional bias. Like there is a lot of buying pressure. When you see these big candles, that's when you know, okay, the buyers have stepped in. They're ready to go. We are buying today. So boom, to the upside. So I know this video is a little bit long. I hope that helped explain a little bit more in depth of why I use the 5 minute. I mean, you could go up to the 15 minute, but let's face it, let's be real here. I'm super impatient. I'm very impatient. If I was a little bit more patient, I probably would trade the 15 minute, but I trade the 5 minute. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys, but wicks, CLR wicks, up to the upside. I hope that was helpful. I know it's a little bit long, so if you stayed till the end, thank you. But basically the best thing about trading the 5 minute is that it cuts out some of the noise from the 1 minute, gives you a true direction, and if you're impatient like me, then it's better than the 15 minute for me, but the 5 minute is showing me everything I need to see in order to take a trade and know where I'm going in the market. So if you guys need clarification on anything else trading related, drop it in the comments. Happy to help.